going on, guys? It's Ryan. Figured I'd just do a little video real quick on my newest bearded dragon. Got a leatherback citrus orange, and he is het for hypo. At least assuming it's a him. He's got a pretty large base at his tail. Can't tell if I see the hemming beans or not. But anyway, this is the dragon. Let me see. Come on, buddy. You want to go up my arm, don't you? Go ahead, go up my arm. He was actually really small when I got him. Now you can see he's got a nice fat belly on him. He was, let's see, when I got him, he was about, let's say, at least 2 weeks. 2 weeks past a month, because they usually keep them for a month, most breeders. So he's probably about maybe a month and a half or so. I've only had him for a few weeks, and then I actually just picked up another little baby, which I'll show you guys in a second. I picked her up at Reptile in Baltimore just this past weekend. But he's doing really well. He's not eating his greens as much as I'd like, but he is really relaxed, real tame. He does run pretty much as soon as you put him down. He doesn't like things being above him. Well, most bearded dragons don't. But yeah, he seems to do really well as far as eating crickets, worms. I don't give him too many worms because he's still pretty small. I gave him kind of one here and there. Let me see if I can get him in my other hand. Okay, so this is about the size he is. He's, I don't know, maybe 7.5 inches, including his tail. He's real, if you can see that stomach. He's a pretty fat boy, but he's doing really good. He's really used to me, so don't be surprised. He just kind of chills there. He never really does anything as long as he's in my hand. He'll crawl up my arm. I wish the lighting was better. His colors are amazing once he's in real nice light. Actually, I'll show him inside the tank, and then you can also see the little girl. Got a little setup over here. So this is. Come on, buddy. Go ahead. So this is him. Like I said, really good colors. He does really well. Where's the little girl? There she is. She's still super stressed out. When I got her, she wasn't quite as stressed, but she was a little bit. See, she's real jumpy because she's still kind of getting used to everything. Plus, if you notice, she's actually a little bit smaller than him. If I hold them up side by side, you can see. I mean, they're not much smaller, but they're a little bit smaller. She is. Yeah, she likes. At first, when I put him in there, he did kind of go after her a lot. Now they're kind of calming down a little bit. See, they're close to the same size, but you can tell he's definitely a little bit fatter. Like I said, she's real stressed out right now, so it'll probably be a little while till she fattens up. Come on, girl. Why don't you go lay down? There you go. Yeah, so they're getting along pretty well. He's just super fat. Like, all he does, I just fed him like, I don't know, 40, 50 crickets. Right now I got him in get this water bottle out of the way. Right now I got him in a 70-gallon long. Got it divided for a pretty small space right now, because being that they're so small, they do tend to stress out a little bit. So I did divide it. I got a cool side over here. The only one that really goes to the cool side is the little baby girl. She's probably exactly a month, so he's got a few weeks on her, if not more. He's possibly 2 months at the very oldest, but I doubt it. Yeah, so I got some kale in there, some collard greens, a little fake cactus. I actually have this piece of wood held up by another cactus so they can get up there. And yes, don't worry, it's pretty stable. It's not going anywhere. I know a bunch of people are gonna comment and say, "Oh, it's gonna fall and hurt one of them." Blah 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 blah. Believe me, they're not heavy enough to even even make half of their food move, let alone that big piece of wood. So yeah, I got that, pretty much just got that divided with a piece of cardboard, just cut it to the exact size of the tank. And down here I actually did put, I don't know if you guys can see it, some tape around the edges just so the crickets can't get into the other side, which over there I got another dish and another hide because I was originally going to put the baby over there, but they do seem to do pretty well together. So I think I'm going to keep them in there for a little while, see how it goes. And then once they get older, hopefully I'll get a few silkies and some leatherbacks out of them. This is my first set that I'm going to try and breed. I've had a few other dragons, leopard geckos, and that sort of stuff, but this is the first time I'm going to be keeping babies until they get older to breed. Then down here I have some crickets, blah blah blah, some egg cartons. There's actually a lot of crickets in here. Ended up getting like a billion of them at the Repticon. So let's see if we can get a couple of them. See if we can eat a couple for you guys. Just watch, I guarantee it'll be, yep, there's the big one, going after him, dude. He does not care other than to eat. And, yep, and he's gonna go out, there it goes. I don't know if you guys can see him in there or not, but he is an eating machine. The little one, I've only seen her eat a few crickets, but considering the fact I've only had her for a couple days, that's pretty good. I didn't have any problem with him at all when I first got him. He ate as soon as he got to the house. He didn't stress out at all. Well, at least no stress marks. So, he didn't stress out at all, as far as I know. He is, like I said, he is a little weary about eating any types of greens. Like if I just pick up, oh, he's too worried about crickets. He don't even care about this shit right now. Anyway, yeah, I got a heat lamp, which I believe is a 100 watt. Can't remember which bulb I bought, but anyway, and then I got the 10.0 Reptile. I actually got that at the Repticon in Baltimore for I think $10. So that was a really good deal. And they're actually doing away with the long tube bulbs. Apparently they're giving some dragons some problems. Being as they don't generate enough light in one place. See how I have my tank set up? There's a hot side with UVB and a cool side. That's pretty much how they're supposed to be set up. A lot of people use those long tubes, and so did I. Actually have one. Have one sitting right here. Had one until I talked to Carolina Classic Dragons, which I'm sorry guys. I wish I could have bought one of your dragons. Believe me. Because every single one of your guys' dragons was beautiful. I just did not have enough money at the time. And I originally didn't even go there to buy a bearded dragon. I just went there to go get some supplies. And my wife's she's kind of weary about reptiles. She's not she hates snakes, so there probably won't be any snakes in the house anytime soon or ever. But as far as bearded dragons, she is starting to warm up to them a little. She sees, since they're smaller, she didn't like any of the bigger ones that I had. When I had full-grown ones, she did not care for them. But then now that I got a couple small ones, couple babies, she's kind of warming up to them. She did hold one the other day, so I was pretty excited about that because I don't know how you guys feel, but it's hard to have a girlfriend or wife that they don't really care to be into the same things as you. So it definitely makes me feel better that she is warming up to bearded dragons at least for a little bit. Might end up getting my son, who's about to turn 6 in July. I'll probably get him maybe a leopard gecko or something to start off, just so he can kind of watch him grow up. So yeah, the little one, that's Angelica. That is my wife's bearded dragon. And yes, I paid for her, but she wanted to do it, and I figure, hey, if she ain't gonna take care of her, hey, I got another bearded dragon out of the deal. So she's awesome for letting me get another bearded dragon, because she does not do that very often as far as reptiles. And then this one is Reptile. And no, I did not name them. My wife named them, even though she doesn't like reptiles that much. She loves her 2 dogs, but I did let her name them. Plus, I got me some points to keep one of them and get a second one. So, oh, yep, she's going after her. Yeah, come here, bud. Get your fat self up there. Relax. So yeah, he kind of runs after her once in a while. I haven't seen him bite her, but he does run after her every once in a while. Sorry about this. This video is getting kind of long. I'll post another video soon. And by the way, just to let you know, I've had him for maybe 2-3 weeks, and he was smaller than her. And so yeah, he's definitely fattened up a lot. He's a big boy now. So luckily he's doing really well. I'm just waiting for her to kind of start to fatten up a little bit, because I don't want him to get too big and then them not be in the same cage together, because I'll have to get another UVB, another heat. Well, I have another heat lamp, just don't have a dome for it. You know, blah blah blah. So I'll have to do all that over again. Of course, luckily at least I have a big enough tank. I will be able to fit both of them in there until they're ready to breed. So I'll give you guys an update later on as both of them get bigger, and let you know how Angelica's doing with eating crickets and how he's doing with eating greens. I've been working with him a little bit, and he's been getting really comfortable with me, so no problem with that. So if you guys have any comments or anything on a little bit better way to get them to eat, I've tried pretty much everything. Tried apples, strawberries. I cut them up really tiny because they're so small, but they're pretty much slithers. They probably melt as soon as they hit their tongues, but yeah, I've tried pretty much everything: apples, strawberries, carrots, kale, collard greens, mustard greens. So just leave me a comment if you guys can think of anything else I could try. And like and subscribe, please. Other than that, I'll post another updated video later on in the week. Thanks.